Hello. I said hello like 5 seconds ago, and I realized that my mic was not powered on. So that'll do it. It was not receiving power. I've never seen that combination of letters before. Is that hello? Is that welcome? Guten, good evening. It means good evening in, what language is this? Wait, hold on. German. It means, okay, guten Tag. Oh, I think I assumed people said like Guten Tag or something. Whatever. Okay, where my ignorance is showing full display. Full display. I hope the music isn't too like loud. It's ambient. Ugh. Having a good day. I actually had like a meal before recording today, so maybe I won't be at risk of. Jeez. Okay. It's all gonna go well. It's all go fine. What you been up to? I saw Thunderbolts. I liked it. I really liked it. Made me very nostalgic of like that and Brave New World both made me Brave New World and Thunderbolts both made me very nostalgic for old MCU films. I could also talk Dutch, but you'll probably understand even less. So people that know more than one language are like magicians to me. I'm like, I will never understand this skill. I don't think I will ever possess the ability to do that. And it's like, I only have all the admiration in the world. You mean, no, shh, stop it. Shh, spoilers, shh. Not that Marvel themselves even care. When I opened the app and like the movie poster, like when I opened the app for my movie theater, and like I see the poster that they click on says New Avengers on it instead of Thunderbolts, and I'm just like, Marvel, what the fuck are you doing? That's supposed to be a surprise. It's like, Marvel. I guess they really, really wanted people to see this movie. Or maybe they just really, really didn't trust that the movie would be successful. I don't know. It is successful, though. And that makes me happy, because it's a good movie. Ugh. I also started Rain World. I just, after years of feeling like I would really like Rain World, I feel like I've started playing it. I'm just like, okay, yep, this is what I thought it would be. And I'm into it. I'm pretty into Rain World. I forget if I mentioned it. I think I, quote unquote, finished Blueprints. That's what this song is from. This is a Blueprints song. Great game. Beautiful game. Immaculate. Thank you for your amazement. If I couldn't, you'd be lonely the last couple of weeks. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here a lot. Truly. Thank you for being here. Maybe one of these days I'll learn another language. I took Latin classes in school, and I don't know what I thought I was gonna get from that. I don't know what I thought I was gonna... It's a dead language. I guess I was like, maybe I will like learn the roots of words and like maybe be able to like piece them together or something. I'm only here for late and can't wait for it to be back. Valid. I mean, I can't imagine this game will take too long, to be honest. It just seems like mad dash to get a bunch of endings now, unless there's like some ultra mega true ending or something, which I am unaware of. This game's probably not gonna take too long, if I had to guess. Okay, and the reason I'm playing this music instead of the title screen music for the game is because the title screen has a jump scare in it. It's just... Because I guess they just felt like doing that. Whatever, I'll boot it up. And it's like, I can't just have that as ambience because like the music shifts drastically. It shifts like, and like the visuals change and it's very sudden. It's like, oh my God. And you wanted to scare me? No, I wouldn't be telling you explicitly about it if I wanted to scare you. That is the worst way to scare someone, is to just tell someone exactly what you're about to do and how. I'm booting the game up as we speak. Any second. Okay. Give it a second here. This looks like a trap. It's not. Okay. I let my guard down. I don't think you'd let your guard down. I was going to show it to you because it happened at the very end of last week's session. It happened at the very end of last week's session, and I didn't get it on the screen, but it's just like, what the? See, like, this seems like such like a pleasant song, you know, chilling sort of, kind of a chilling, you know, visuals. This game does not have a lot of jump scares, at least not that I've seen. Not that I've witnessed so far. But like the title screen, this title screen is the only one I've witnessed. It's wild. I still don't understand why the mouse, why or how the mouse can like extend beyond the border of my thing like that. That is going against what I perceived as game capture. I don't remember how long I stayed after this week. I know I said bye, but stayed after that. I don't know. I thought you left near the end, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so... Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ! What's that about? Anyways... Like, what was any of that? Okay. So, I suppose the goal is to just get endings. Memories. The fact that there's this many characters. Yeah, you saw this. I believe you were here till the end, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I thought we talked about this. Okay. Meet your equal in combat. One wrong move and you're done for. Okay. Die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. Slay her without a moment's hesitation. See, that's confusing because I thought I did that. And then the game told me I won and I didn't revisit it. She isn't armed, is she? Could be. I went to bed pretty late last week. Gotcha. No worries. Fall to a feral captive. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm at with this. Is like, I'm not sure if I want to stream every single ending. I still want to, like, I may very well go to like next week, depending on how this goes. Because like, I'm curious about this game, but at the same time, I also kind of feel like, okay, now I'm just kind of playing around in a little sandbox right now. So I'll hear this out, unless there's like some crazy hook that like introduces itself soon. But I'm just like, this game is fun. I think I might just like play the rest of it in my own time. Whenever I'm done today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. Meet your equal in combat. She isn't armed. Fall to a feral captive. You need more space. A narrow cave is no place to fight. And it's no place to stay forever. Angels and demons are cut from the same cloth. It's best to not to deny a proud being. Remember, for this time you can make a safe stay during this game. That's a good idea. But like, also... That is a good idea, but it's also like there were like multiple loops within one playthrough. So it like remembers what you do for a little bit until the credits roll. So I'll have to kind of like think a little bit wisely about that. One might resist the divine, very hard to kill the god. Sometimes you cut something out of it. Okay, so Basically, just pick dialogue options that I have not picked before. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You're on a path.
Yes, shut up. Wait, what was the button to... What was the button to, like, skip scene text? That's not what that is. Okay, tab. I think it's tab. Escape? I don't think it's escape. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's not escape, and you're trying to deceive me. Okay. I'm not convinced these dialogue options really matter. I'll just go. Get to the cabin. Okay, and I could. Okay, nice. I'm in control. Oh, okay, gotcha. Control. What's control gonna do? Oh, that also works. I was pushing tab, and that was effective. Okay, so what if I try to kill her without the blade? I'm gonna try to do that.
The door to the basement.
Okay, hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Okay, I am gonna...
Please, come downstairs.
I'm gonna need a little bit of context, so I will need to read some of this.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the... She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'm gonna kill you, not with a knife, but with my hands, maybe.
Okay.
Let's talk. I don't think I've sat down and spoken with this one. I've spoken with the one that's like a little more like sick of my shit. But like, okay. What's your name?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually spoken to you directly.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay, so, okay.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Ah, funny joke. Oh, I was about to say something and I forgot it. Oh yeah, okay, so I forget exactly why. She's like the embodiment of death or something. And we were sent to rid the universe of death or something. I'll be honest, I still don't fully understand the meta narrative of everything happening. And I'm excited to see like what else we got going on here. So, is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
What if I named you?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Picking a name for yourself is really fun. You should do it. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up for a reason. What have you been eating or drinking? This is a question I've kind of had.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
But
this is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
okay, but like, it is a valid question. I guess the narrator doesn't like that we're questioning the overall situation.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have... She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
That is... What? That is something I would say in, like, the player seat position. I wouldn't expect you to be like, the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of I do...
It's not like you'd believe me.
Well, I wouldn't be asking if I didn't care. I think these are all the same questions, but she is saying different things. Okay. Okay, so I've already kind of decided I want to try to kill you this time. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world.
Thank you.
Oh, she didn't like that.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me?
Yes.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Oh, fuck. As silly as, like, red text and menacing dialogue is, as silly as the concept as that is, it is working on me, unfortunately.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Okay.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
The fact that the door is open worries me.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Oh no, I'm afraid again. Oh yeah, I'm playing a horror game. Shit. Whoops. Oh, she's not gonna be there? Oh no.
There's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
She's on the ceiling. How much do you want to bet?
Or did this room get a lot bigger?
This seems the same size. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, okay. Hello, Alright, I'm ready. Let's finish this.
Eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
One wrong
Where is she?
move and you're done for. What if she learned to, like, camouflage into the walls or some shit? Close the door behind me. Why would I do that? I'll investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
Oh, that's why I would have done that.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Okay, cool. So you two have that in common.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free. You should understand. It just isn't worth the risk.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here. Alone.
It's a wooden door. I feel like we could break it if we really wanted to, if it's life and death, which it is.
It can't just end like this, right?
No, break the door.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently,
We have a knife.
I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Hey,
I'm
Johnny.
sorry.
Wait, what's the quote? Here's Johnny. Wait, what the fuck is the Shining quote? Wait. Here's Johnny. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just do that. We'll get out. This is a solvable problem.
You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends,
what the-
and you end with it.
If she leaves, I guess in this one we don't have the context of, like, trying to bring the vessels everywhere.
You're on a path
Okay.
in the woods. You're here to slay.
Oh my god, this happened before. Shut up.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay, what is the crazy voice in her head?
She will lie.
Yeah,
Don't
shut up.
worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Actually, which sounds familiar? Have we done this already?
The interior of the cabin
This
is, a
is
mess of
familiar.
twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor, the blade is your implement.
Okay, and in this one we don't really know about the mirror, I guess, but I guess take the blade.
Take the blade.
Yeah,
well,
shut up.
If we're grabbing a weapon.
No,
let's
wait. We've done this before. Have I done this one before?
The door to the basement, the weak start. The air smells of dirt and copper. Her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Let's see about that. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Well, that's just rude.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your name.
Okay,
She
I
must have
remember you saying
confused.
this.
She seems friendly. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think, do you want to hear what everyone has to say? You need to stop. Fine. You're the boss.
I feel like we've seen this one before.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's you. What the fuck?
You descend the basement steps. And you
Can this
just
go
make out
differently,
the shape
maybe?
of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall. That's no fair. How would she...
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
Wait, hold on. I'm not quite sure what happened. Gripping the sharp blade. Okay, because we have a knife this time and we didn't last
She's
time.
acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. That's
Yeah, whatever.
sharp. How do you figure quality deduct?
Mhm.
Well, you see... Do you remember us? No, I don't. I'm just glad we could put is it or behind her? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. Let's chat her up a bit first. Don't talk to her.
So last
You're
time
just
I was
gonna make
making a
things
very
more
deliberate
difficult than they have to be.
effort to save her.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Okay, I'm ready to stab you, I guess. I like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you threatened me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
No, I just am going to stab you.
Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal.
No one's
whether you
disagreeing
state
with
your
that.
intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
Okay, yeah, it's not behind my back. I brought a knife.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
But that's okay.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
Well, okay, so what's the problem? Because that's what we were doing.
As you close the distance, readying your
That
strike,
sounds scared
the
me.
princess's chain falls from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
I don't know what you mean by that.
As you brush the silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
Hi.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at... Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back.
What the fuck, dude?
In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous.
I don't think it's that deep. I think I just stabbed you.
Just like me.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Get
Sure.
We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here.
Fair enough.
We're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop.
I don't know what mental journey you're currently on right now.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. And what a low and vicious fight it is.
One
Eyes
wrong
gouged,
move and you're
skin
done
scratched
for.
bloody,
Anything I
hair
don't
ripped and
approve
nails
and you're
broken.
done for. I
Every
could put a
move there
spell
ever was
on
in the
you
book of
and you're
honorable
done for.
combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning?
Are we winning? Yeah.
Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
I don't understand what you mean by that. I think we're just fighting.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order.
What?
No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time.
Okay, buddy.
I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Huh.
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
I stopped listening halfway through that sentence.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
Oh, fun.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Who's they? What do you mean by they? Make them stop! No. We're not animals or people. We can work this out. I take it all back. Okay. Okay. I don't think we're getting out of this realistically. I'm curious what you have to say about this.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to see it happen.
Okay. I respect that in a weird way.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'd gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
Alright, well,
You
one
attack the
wrong
princess
move
once
and you're
more.
done for.
Once more, the two of
I
you
need that
fall
song
into a
out
vicious
of my
brawl.
head or I'm done
The basement
for.
continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late.
Well, like, what else am I gonna do? Oh,
Roots
fun.
twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you.
Oh, yay, this is like that one scene in Akira.
At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound
Jesus.
of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still, she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable.
What an
You
image.
can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, it's interesting that we hear We hear you say that after we die. There's a chapter 3! Oh shit, we've never seen a chapter 3 before.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
It's me, I'm cold and unnatural.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
Never mind, that's not me.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
I didn't even realize that was narration. I was just...
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
We've never seen a chapter 3 before.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
You sound a lot like the one with the multiple faces and everything.
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you talk. What happened? What did you do?
He said, shut up.
Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed.
Okay, opportunist. That's not very opportunist of you for us to not seize the opportunity.
And what should we have done?
Who are you?
Draw things out with all that conniving. Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest. There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed.
That is a good plus.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
Fair.
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
I am not convinced you know what's happening either.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
So I have the answers to all these questions already. Kind of. I didn't really understand it. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Whatever we are right now, it's an abomination, and I want out. This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? Alright, what do you have to say about this guy?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
You are watching us.
That's not an answer to our question.
Well, he's bad at that.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
Okay, buddy. I feel like the narrator is trying so hard to, like, you know, keep everything on track, but he is so bad at keeping things on track. He is so bad at convincing me that she is, like, evil. Even when she, like, does horrific shit, like bite my arm, bite her own arm, cut her head off. Even when she's like a flickering ghost that makes her organs fail. Like, I still trust her more than him. And I feel like that's like that's a massive failure on his part. That shouldn't be hard. It should be hard to be less trustworthy than this, and yet he manages to do so.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do I do? I feel like I get... No. I don't know enough about what's happening to have a preference for what we do next. No, it's called pretty girl syndrome. I don't think it's pretty. Look, she's fine. She's pretty. She's plenty pretty. It's just like, I feel like she has only been honest with us about what she is going to do. I feel like she hasn't lied to us. Has she lied to us a single time? I don't think she has. She has only done exactly what she said she's gonna do this whole time, be it killing us, seeking revenge. It's like, when she says something, I believe her. And she does it. And it's consistent with my opinion of her. Every time. Whereas the narrator is not like this. I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing it on us. What are we supposed to do about it? Alright.
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
I'm sure it felt like a pop, as you said. Okay.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Well, there were only two options. Hold on.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm done considering that. Obviously she doesn't want to be killed, but like, I don't know.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
We didn't ask for your opinion, opportunist.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
I trust you.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth.
Shut the fuck
something
up.
She doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Bury it.
You can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
I'm gonna bury my feelings.
The past doesn't have to exist.
Sure.
Freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
Yeah, of course. Turn inward and find your... Okay, I didn't realize this was the... I thought this was like an against her option, but let's do it. Embrace your transformation.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy.
That's okay.
Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you.
I feel like questions like that are above my pay grade at this point.
We can change to fill them together.
Let's go.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time.
I don't even know what you're talking about, or even if you are on the same train of thought as us.
You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal.
Shut the fuck
Some
up,
wounds
dude.
can never be mended. Even in birth, some things never come back the same.
All right, buddy.
What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
He knows a lot about us, and as we know.
He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can do. Of course he's gonna try and confuse us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
This seems like a peaceful existence, I'm not gonna lie.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
There's a place you need to be, you just need to find it. Oh, that was for me.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you.
I feel like the material description is beneath me. I am elevated. I am so much bigger than what you claim happens to me.
This place will fall apart before you find its end.
That's okay.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Honestly, he is kind of spinning because I don't know what I'm doing.
All the more reason to keep trying.
I forgot you
Come
were even
on,
here.
We aren't tired yet.
Okay.
That's right. I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
Okay.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
I don't think this is in your power anymore, my guy. But you do find something. It's cold and smooth, and gently buckles and cracks under the pressure of your consciousness flattening against it.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
This is beyond you or me, buddy.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
Yeah.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Let's go!
No, stop!
Whoa. But his pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
You didn't plan shit.
Oh, can it? This was all of us.
You didn't do shit
This
either.
one.
You only just showed up in like 5 minutes ago.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
And then it's gone.
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
When you never get the chance to answer her, you turn to see her gone behind you, replaced by something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I'm not worried about her.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? I'm begging you, don't do this.
So I know what this is already.
This doesn't feel right. If
Yeah,
it was,
shut up.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
There's too many of you. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. The cabin. Is she here? Is she gonna be here? I don't see anything there. You look like a tree. You are at a cabin.
Something finds me.
Oh, you're
in
a
the long quiet
you're a face.
and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hello. Okay, I'm not really interested in asking what you are. Are you here? Are you what Simmons said the princess, or you which I'm here? I feel like I could ask you questions, but you're not going to answer them anyway. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will go ahead and save here. Save. Okay. I'll save here because I'm curious about these options here. So, attack. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight.
Oh, okay.
We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Right. Destroy my body. Whoa! You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me.
Yeah, okay. Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Okay. Yeah, you've said that before. Are you assuming to the princess? I already know that's not
I have
true.
only just now stirred to conscious.
Okay. Now.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Oh, cool.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I
Okay.
may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, this feels very similar to the other one. Alright.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Interesting. Bring the networked wild to
On the
her.
path, you're
Yeah,
here
shut the fuck
to
up.
slay-
Yeah, shut up. Okay, yeah, whatever. To the cabin. Lead to the cabin. Da, 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 da.
The interior.
Okay. I'm never. I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It
Yeah. I'm gonna try to stab. I'm gonna assume this is like the second one, the one that's like more stern and like less impressed with what we're doing. And I'm gonna try to stab her
door to
outright
the
because I don't think I've
basement
done
creaks
that
open,
actually.
revealing a staircase for
Yeah.
her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly focused on the task.
Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Yes.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steal.
I'm
your
gonna
resolve.
kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh?
You're gonna
talking to me?
die right
Why?
here in the
What
cold.
makes you think you can kill me?
A knife, mostly.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, and I will.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Why would you be convincing us not to?
She's unarmed.
Yeah, shut up. All right, let's go.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, she did not expect that at all.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
So this was like the first ending I got, but the game ended immediately when I did that. And I'm curious what's gonna happen. I feel like the game's surely not just gonna roll credits immediately here.
Yes.
Surely.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
She's cut her head off before, so
But it's
maybe
over,
she's spitting.
isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Yeah, okay, that I can think of a lot of harm in checking for a pulse, and we're about to experience that, but with sensations via our nervous system. They're called pain receptors.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Oh shit.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Removing the blade's probably a good idea.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
So the fact that that is a separate sentence, the fact that that is I grab it first, means that something will happen. She's about to flick her head over. There's about to be very menacing string sections.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Oh shit.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
How long have you had that?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
The fact that you think that's where this is about to end is embarrassing for you and proves that you don't even know what's happening.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor? Oh, that's a terrifying sentence.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Yeah,
girl
shut up.
here.
Yeah, shut up. Okay. Kevin.
A warning. She
Yeah,
will
whatever.
lie.
You couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Okay.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
It's not clear to me what cheated means in this context.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
See to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I feel like my instinct when something is transparently terrifying and a giant red flag, my instinct is to just laugh because I'm just like, hell the fuck no. Oh god.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
You didn't say anything. I don't care about the mirror. I know what the mirror is. You say the same thing every time. Enter the basement. Oh, there was a door opening animation.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
See, I would honestly be more worried about splinters before I even approached her.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below.
Metal?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
How scary do we think this is gonna be? Let's see.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
1 to 10. Let's rate it. Let's rate it.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
1 to 10.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Okay, so not that scary yet. The hallway's doing a lot of heavy lifting as well as the lighting. Okay, you're like I'll be generous and say like 5 out of 10 so far.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to
Love
rescue
me
right?
like you do, love me like you do. Okay. If I come close to you, you're just gonna Do you have a knife? Are you gonna stab me, you silly little goober? Okay. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Oh, okay. So, like, you're not sure?
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up!
It's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember. Right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Nobody said anything about dimension hopping or time travel, buddy. I know you have a knife. I feel like her hands are probably like knives or something. I don't know. I'm expecting her hands to be horrific somehow. I think it's suspicious that we haven't seen them. I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see.
That's funny. Oh, you don't. Okay, I see.
I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Honestly, I trust her. I don't.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Okay.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Aren't you omnipotent? Can't you tell us if she has a knife or not?
But I'm nervous.
Or some other horrific variation of a knife?
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
We're stuck in her head. Sorry, that ship sailed a long-ass time ago. Are you gonna stab me, you little goober?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess.
Oh,
trapped here
okay.
For no reason. reason.
Hey, honestly, when you say it like that,
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to not stabbing distance to help me.
not stabbing distance.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
I don't know. This is funny. I feel like we understand each other in a weird way. Yeah, she's telling the truth. Probably. I mean, okay, but here's the thing. I feel like the vibe I'm getting is that, like, she knows that we both know we're gonna stab each other, and this feels like we're doing a bit, honestly. I get closer. Maybe.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Yeah, bird.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes!
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Yeah.
No. I have my dignity.
You fucking don't.
Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay. But you're just so suspicious, Uwu.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you.
That's
How
not...
would you like it if I did that, huh?
I feel like I wouldn't take it personally, because this is such an extraneous circumstance that is beyond pre-judgment.
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
I love these
Thinks he can come and
expressions
get
so
rid of all
much.
the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I truly did not take it personally whatsoever. What did you say? Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here because he doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while I this is just too funny.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
I'm too this is too funny for me to feel lied to.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Yeah. Okay. What if we both each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world. If you killed me less, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. That's tempting, but I kind of I want to see, like, what else she says. I know you have a knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Who said anything about cutting me open and looking at my inside just because of like a weird like fascination with organs or something? What the fuck?
I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Okay. Can we no, I don't want to give the game away. I want to please prove it then. Prove it you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
What the fuck does that even mean? What did you just say?
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okay. That's something. Your nails probably... I mean, you have a tiara. Yeah, you have a tiara. You could, like, stab us with that.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Maybe you're right.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
What a lens to look at the world through. Well, what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret? In between her butt cheeks. Honestly, with the way this is going, she might just actually be doing that.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
That's a good point. That probably would hurt.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not.
You're
My
only just
secrets
now worried
are
about you
for
sounding like you're
me.
lying?
They have nothing to do with you or
What are
my
you
intention to
saying?
backstab you to death the second you get
What?
close to me.
Her
This is my
smile drops
favorite.
for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
This one's my favorite by far.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
She has a tiara that's probably pretty sharp. Could we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
Honestly, hey, I believe you. This place does seem very cramped and annoying. I'm gonna go get something real quick. Look, I get it. You're not in a desirable situation. Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta blow my nose real quick, hold on. I'm back. Okay. Weird question. I don't think I ever asked. I just forgot. How old are you? I don't believe you've asked. I am 25. We're vibing. Okay, let me just see. Okay. Strangers, the place is great. Okay.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Okay. Hey, honestly, I respect that.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Oh my
In a sudden burst of
fucking
movement,
god!
The princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
That, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Jesus Christ, I don't know why that caught me so off guard. She obviously had something. Okay. There's Chainsaw Man, and then there's Knife Girl. Sorry, that was a weak joke. Never mind.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really.
Conciliatory.
What are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
Ah, now I get the chapter title, Razor. Yeah, the chapter title was Razor. So it's like, obviously she's got something. There was like metal scraping sounds earlier. It's like, you obviously have something, even if it's not a knife.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
Oh, okay. So we're about to be fucking
Okay,
stabbed.
maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we
shit.
still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, You are horribly outmatched.
Okay, well, like, what were we gonna do if we approached her?
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
Cheer.
She's much better at this than she was last time.
Well, if I had a fucking sword for a hand, I feel like that would also probably be easier.
Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, you are? Hey, I appreciate that.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
No, you were my favorite.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
This ain't a scene, it's a
You're on a path
goddamn
in the woods.
arms
No,
race.
fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Do we already know why you're some kind of bird hybrid? I don't know. They probably said it, but like I don't remember. We're some like weird god creation made specifically to do this in this little dimension to like help his world or whatever. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure what we are, but I think we are like a unique creation.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm convinced there might still be like an interesting reason for that, because this game seems like it's got a little more up its sleeve than maybe I've realized. So maybe don't look it up just yet.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option.
The Hunted.
We have to fight.
This is trauma. This is the voice of trauma.
What's the point of fighting if
This-
she's just going to win every time?
Never mind, this is the voice of
hurts
trauma.
Being sliced to pieces.
It does.
We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing. Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
12.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Okay, Voice of the Broken, you were just so not needed.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't know why you think that we couldn't see that there was also a knife there.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Let's keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do? So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
I don't see a door.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it.
Shut up.
Stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Hey, yeah, okay, I'm sympathizing with the Voice of the Broken a little bit more.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Bro, what the fuck? Why are you doing that?
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion.
It was just my imagination.
It's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
Oh my god.
They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
We found the castle secret slide!
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor, and
Oh,
the
it's you
form of
again.
the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Look,
She gives you a wry smile.
Look, hey, sweetie, I don't think I'm capable of saving you down here.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Okay.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
I feel like the trauma of dying multiple times is probably... That just doesn't seem desirable.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
I honestly,
Chain clatters to the floor.
I have so much love in my heart for this one in particular. Just they know what they know what they're here for. They know what they like to do. She's the stabber one. She's got knife hands. Some of them have, like, you know, interesting other forms. Like, she was given knife hands, and she's enjoying every second of it.
She's loose.
She's the knife
She
hands
is
iteration.
coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Watch out, I've got knife hands. Watch out. We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. I feel like there's a lot of reason we can't talk this out. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Fuck it. You have beautiful eyes.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess.
I feel like
she wants to kill you.
I want to romance this one.
She's going to end the world.
I made up my mind.
Stop her.
I made up my mind.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster? I'd rather not. It's not like she wants us anyway.
Hey. Don't say that. I think it's just a matter of self-esteem, right? You know, like, I feel like people really resonate with, like, confidence. And, you know, like, just being yourself confidently. People resonate with that, right? So let's just lay it all out there. Just be like, hi, my name is fucking, whatever our name is, Todd. Our name is Todd. Nice to meet you. I like knives. I think your knife hands are really cool. I'd love to talk about it.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I'm so ready. Give her the look. She's not gonna know what the fuck that means. Okay. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? Literally. I just feel like I really get you. I like you, romantically even. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? That's kind of funny, I guess. I feel like that's just gotta be sarcastic. Okay. What's gonna, like, make her stop and be like, hold on, whoa. But hold on, maybe I should consider this for a second. This fight, okay, the first one.
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
Save and try them all? That's a good idea. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's, yeah, let's just go back a little bit. Yeah, let's go back a little bit and let's say this. Okay. You just... I clicked this one, right? Okay, okay, cool. Okay.
A rosy...
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
I can scroll back? I can? Oh, I figured it out.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
It could! Normally with Ren'Py? Gotcha. This seems like it was made with Ren'Py.
Still gonna kill you, though.
No!
Or not. At least she likes us. I've never been liked before. Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Okay, I'll see this out, and then I'll go back.
She skewers you.
Okay.
Ow.
That was it?
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
This is... I'm not even confident this is a yandere, you know? I'm not even confident I'd classify her as that. I think she's just... I think she's just like this. Does that make sense? It's like she's not like psychotic in the name of love. I think she's just psychotic.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Oh, this is the 4th loop? We just 4th looped this?
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Yeah!
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack.
Let's
There's gotta be a
fucking go.
point where it makes us better than her.
Yeah, let's like min-max this.
As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
I did not miss you.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Hey, I believe in this.
Come on, show me something new.
I will. Okay. Oh, these are all the options before the romance. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna save. And let's... Okay, let me just see this. I like you romantically even, let's see.
A rosy blush flushes
Okay.
in the
You're sweet. I like you too. You're probably my favorite person other than me.
We stand self-love.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work.
Still gonna kill you though.
Okay, it's probably the same. It's probably the same. Okay, how about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death?
A rosy blush flushes.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going...
But why mess around with appetizers when the main course is right here?
What does that mean?
Or not. At least she likes us. Blush still
Okay.
glowing in her cheeks.
I'm convinced these are all the same. They're all gonna end the same way. Give her the look.
The look. The look. We've all used it.
I fucking haven't.
Yeah, do you not know about the look? Even I know about the look.
There is a look. There are multiple looks. There is not one definitive one-size-fits-all look.
You flash the princess the look.
Okay.
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
It looks like it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
That's wild that she's like into this.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Or not. At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Honestly, I like the romantic subtext. Let's go.
Blush still glows.
Okay.
She skewers you.
Let's proceed with this one. Yeah. Okay. So puff her up a bit. Puff her up. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Okay, never mind. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
I don't think she will.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
This is wild.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
I didn't miss you either.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
I like that the narrator just sounds annoyed.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark. And you die.
I feel like that happened a lot. Chapter 4! There's a 4?
You're on a... Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Okay.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Do we have a steel claw?
Oh! What if we throw it out the window?
Shut up.
Over my dead body.
Over our dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
No.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I feel like there are more pleasant ways to die.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, they're all the same, really.
I don't know. Some of them are definitely worse than others.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Let's go.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide.
we know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
That's been an option this whole time? We can bully you into stop saying shit?
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
This ain't about you anymore, buddy.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement.
This is
where
a
the
boss
princess awaits you.
chamber.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, so I don't know. Hey, you want to see a thing? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now, and you're gonna see it, and you're gonna see it right now. At this very second, I'm gonna do it. Right when I stop talking, I'm gonna do it. This is about to be the most horrific shit I've ever seen in my life.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that but I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw
God
meat as it
damn.
stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room
That's kind of fire.
is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
You look like a JRPG boss fight.
She's gorgeous.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Absolutely divine.
Hey, actually, no. We can come up with, we have lines. Hey, you're looking sharp.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
He knows what he likes.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
There's no window, buddy.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
I feel like that is not the first question you should have.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Keep coping.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Oh no.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Okay. I could empty my mind by hitting Alt F4.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Head empty, only dodge, parry. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. And endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Okay. Can I look all sharp and bladey like her? No, I'm dripping. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Okay. Hey, sweetie. I'm home.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
It'd be funny if her hands were constantly just like, ow, 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 shit. And like trying to like find like ways to like hold all the blades.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay, I am so not interested in talking to you, not gonna lie. Goodbye.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Bring the razor full to her. There's a half razor?
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yeah,
You're
shut up.
here.
Shut up. Yeah. Okay.
You make your way up a wall. She will not ignore.
Yeah, shut up. I'm like, how many different ways could
The
this
interior
opening
of the
thing
cabin
go?
is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor of the blade.
Yeah. All right. Take the blade, I guess.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Yeah.
Who's there?
She sounds.
Oh, it's you. It's you. Okay.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
I don't really know what I
You
want to
walk
do.
downstairs. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
Have I ever fully trusted her yet? I don't remember.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
All right.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment, you step. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the
All right,
floor.
we've talked enough.
You got.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
But I thought it'd make for some funny dialogue if like, because we didn't say anything.
You know why.
All right. I will strangle you.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Oh shit.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Okay, finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and can you not feel those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
There's a knife in your chest. Get fucking wrecked.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
I am so far beyond thinking this is the end.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The adversary.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, shut up.
She will lie.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
I feel like she can.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in.
It wasn't?
It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
I don't know. I again, I feel like I'm not afraid of being deceived by the princess in any capacity.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The only, like, time she was, like, explicitly lying to us, it was, like, obvious and funny.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Interesting.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. Now let's just go in.
No blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
This is assuming you don't lock the fucking door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Something I really like that this game does is, like, it's getting me excited about changes in aesthetic. Like, this game only has, like, what, 3 major rooms? And, like the opening cabinet room, or cabinet room, fucking, cabin, the opening cabin room, the stairs, and the chamber. And, like, each time I am excited to see, like, new versions of it, just to see, like, how many variations can like stem out of, like, such a simple kind of setting.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I respect that you know what you like.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
You have fun vibes. Are you also just really tall?
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
She probably can.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh? Ugh. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. Sure.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
Hey, I'm gonna be so for real. I am so not even taking your perspective into account in any of my actions.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Oh, poor you.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay.
As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
It's wild how you are like... You are so unsympathetic that I can just send dozens of you to doomed dimensions where everything explodes and dies, and I just can't be bothered to care. Okay. Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Are we talking to the narrator? I don't know what you're talking about. I never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. What? Who am I talking to? Am I talking to the narrator or no? I think I'm talking to the narrator.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Apathy.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
You look different. Sure, you look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
I love your whole vibe right now, by the way. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
The first few sentences could easily be interpreted a different way.
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Fuck it. I'm here to free you.
Free her? You aren't... I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Yeah, I do.
Who says I want to be free?
Me, anyone, why wouldn't you want to be free? That's a good answer. If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? I think she obviously wants to fight us.
Are you sure we want to look a gift horse in the mouth right now? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for everyone?
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here. All I want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you.
Okay.
I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice.
And there's only one choice worth making. Fight her. Win.
Well, I feel like the fact that I didn't take the knife kind of means that, like, I don't know. Okay, fine. I'll go up and get the blade.
I'll be waiting.
You make your way back up the stairs to the cabin above. The princess, surprisingly true to her word, lets you leave. The blade remains where you left it, on the wrought iron altar.
What's that sound?
Great. Now pick it up and march back down there. I'm tired of us constantly moving in circles instead of fighting her like we're supposed to.
Y'all just exist a backseat, don't you? You know, we could just stay there. Who says we have to fight it? Okay, I'll take the blade.
You take the blade.
Fuck it.
from
I
the
want
altar.
to. I want to engage with this.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon, as I'm sure you're all too aware by now.
Okay.
Blade in hand, you make your way back down the basement stairs. You find the princess waiting for you, just where you left her.
Hi, honey. I brought the knife.
See? I knew we could trust her. I told you we could trust her.
Glad to see you finally stopped having cold feet. I could barely wait. My skin is practically crawling with anticipation. Fight me. Now.
Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Okay. Okay.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the whetstone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed.
I'm doing chip
by your
damage.
onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Okay, so that's what happened earlier.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Okay, so that's what you wanted us to do from the beginning.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Alright. Strike!
That's your plan, then. That's your plan. You push off the ground. ignoring the
Today
pain
we
in
can
your ribs as you
strike
charge
it!
at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
This is a weird choice. Commit.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Silently continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee.
Oh, she's about to curb stomp us!
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
We're fine.
I know it'll be fine.
Before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
It's not about what you say, buddy. It's about us being maimed.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it.
Okay, y'all are being pedantic.
It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Sinewy?
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
When you jump the gun here, we each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal. No, let's not beg. Were you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of us? There's more to the world than just this cabin. I saw trees and everything on my way. Pick up the blade. Let's do it.
You and the princess attack each other once again.
Oh shit!
Each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs.
Not the soft meat of my organs.
A few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and It's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over.
Shut the fuck up.
He is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you.
You know we've
but
looped
you saved
around,
the
buddy.
entire world
Who do you
from-
think you're fooling?
There are few better endings than that.
Okay, buddy.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Let's get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
You did.
What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
The blade went through my... The knee went through my ribs.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
Jesus Christ.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering.
It's untethered.
She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Oh, I just missed. That's your explanation, buddy? You're so stupid.
Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
I don't care what you have to say. Attack!
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
Honestly, this game is helping desensitize me to gore. That wasn't really the goal to play this, but that's what's happening.
And then we get up.
Let's go.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating
What
blows.
the fuck is
Sometimes
that?
you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act.
What is
More
this?
often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
This one she just stepped on us, I guess.
And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay.
This image is fucking insane right here. I don't. That's
Isn't
wild.
it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this?
Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body
I
slumps.
feel so... tired.
One last job. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you... Yeah.
She's gone. And is that
Yeah. Shut up.
This doesn't screw the mirror.
Yeah, whatever. We've withered. This feels like the same things that happened last time in the same order. Hi.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once.
Okay,
and
yeah,
all of
yeah.
me is changing. And yet the rest of me is still...
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are an enigma. Yeah, I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay. Bring the adversary to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Fascinating. Okay. I was wondering if I could see the gallery here. I guess I could just save and go look at the gallery. Actually, yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, I didn't want to completely exit the thing. I wanted to go to the title screen. Whoops. I wanted to go to the title screen to look at the gallery because it says how to get stuff, and I'm like, there's things I'm curious about. Slay. Should have pressed main menu. Yeah, I probably should have. It's opening now. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Preferences. No, not preferences. Memories. So I just did that one. I apparently found this one. Bodies fused. Where does one thing begin and the other end? Is this the right image? Why is it doing that? Why does it look like that? Okay. Slay her without a moment's hesitation. I did that. Die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. Let's die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner.
You're on a path.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You make your... She will not...
Yeah. Okay. I want to die pathetically and abrasively.
The interior...
No, Blade!
The door to the pub is hypnotizing. Don't let it...
Oh, you're not abrasive. I don't understand the benefit of saying the lie option. Whatever. I'm here to save
Wait,
you.
Really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Maybe.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I am begging
yeah.
you to...
Hi.
So you're the nice one.
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying.
Please
when
don't
you
bite
said
your
you
arm
were
off
here to
again.
Rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I've already tried to save you before, so I don't know if this is even a good idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You walk up to the... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the...
Okay. Okay, well, you're probably just gonna gnaw your arm off again. Let's go upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs... Is someone else...
Hey, let me out of here.
And I'll repeat myself.
Yeah, okay. Try
You
the door
try
again.
Okay.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I'm worried I'm doing something I've done already.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Leighton Mobile to the rescue. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there you are. Let's just spare. I will spare you the image of this.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
There we go.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. It's the blade from upstairs.
Oh, you want to say? Okay, never mind.
I'm not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Alright, fair enough.
Or we could use... You won't...
We've seen it already. Let's go ahead and slay her from here.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. The wound drop. Okay. There's no...
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I was.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible...
Okay.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's an act. She's not. Don't.
We've seen this
waver.
before.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal, your blade cuts into.
Yeah,
her.
we've seen
Forget
all this
about
before. Okay.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push your.
Okay. What was done last time? Hold on. I really don't want to, like, redo anything, so... What did we do last time? Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement?
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of it. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it.
Have we done this already?
Barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Is she about to be the ghost again?
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Hey, I think we've done this already.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
Yeah, you've said you've said all that.
Violently rattles the door.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't say no.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and rewind here. Okay, give up.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job.
Yep.
The princess,
Whoa.
wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out.
I was able to feel that without you having to put them out.
We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone,
I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Monster!
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast we've seen?
You're on a path
The beast?
in the woods.
Wait,
You're
we
here
may have
to
seen this
slay her.
as well. We may have seen this as well.
A warning. She will lie. There's a cat. She could have got. That's a maybe.
Hold on, are we? Oh, this is the hunted. Answer that matters lies alone. Okay, hold on. Maybe we haven't seen this before. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Deep down, I know this. Oh, we haven't seen this. No, okay, this is new. All right.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks.
Looks
and
like a
holes in the
saloon.
wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I want to enter the
No
basement.
steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this?
Yeah, she wanted a friend, and I feel
don't
bad.
think she wants to talk.
I think she might want to talk.
I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Okay.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing
I
her
lost
a
my
favor.
best friend. I lost my mentor. My mom. 200. 500. 500 men gone. This can't go on. Okay. Focus.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Oh, we can be smelled.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
It looks like you're cut off here, but I know that's not what we're going for.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
She's right fucking there.
You see only a flash
no.
of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
Oh, Mimi Bimi.
Remember, she's just a princess.
Oh, sorry. I can't. Wait, it doesn't make any sense why I said that. Okay, sorry.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Yeah, she is not chained to the wall. Like, transparently so. Move where? Stand still.
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again.
Oh.
Change your course.
What? Really? I have not done that. I've never seen this room before. No, I've never been in here before. You're wrong. What the?
Wait, what? You lunge
the
Oh,
side,
wow,
picking
okay.
a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body.
I jumped at
The princess.
the animation caught me off guard.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers.
What is
a pair
that?
of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement
Oh
stairs.
my god.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
So, we're no longer slaying a princess, we're slaying a fucking lion. I don't know how to do that. Show yourself. I sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. What if we left together?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Hey, I didn't think of that, to be honest.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
600 lives at stake. Okay.
You spin into a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
This is sick, though. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
It's just one life to take. Okay.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just go back for the blade upstairs and slay her.
She is kind of giving Polyphemus a little bit.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
She's a fucking lion! You failure of a narrator!
She's clearly not.
Okay. You're deflecting?
And you bear your weakness to the world.
A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side.
Okay.
It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
You are the fourth one. You are the final thing I would need. Why do you want to kill me?
Does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse.
That is... What do you mean by that?
What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen.
Narrator, I think you're giving me quite a little bit of false hope.
She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache.
No, not my bloodied side ache.
We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
Again.
Once again, you narrowly avoid the full force of the impact, and once again you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get tired. You're making mistakes. This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. We have to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
Hi! That's terrifying.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over.
Oh
She
my
makes her
god.
last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger.
That's something about like the animation in like a game that is otherwise still images, like something about the just animations just really hitting. Stay alive for me, you will die, but now your life is free. Take pride in what is sure to die. I don't know that one. For a second I thought maybe you were referencing Hamilton, but that's not Hamilton. Is it like a cut song? I don't know that one.
You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse, even.
It's Truce? Is that a cut song? I'm not too familiar with the cut songs. Truce, epic. Oh, it's a 21. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Alright.
It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between
Jesus
you stream
Christ.
with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock.
Did stay alive and I immediately sang this in my head. Gotcha.
Bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
So, this is someone's persona, I'm sure.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
The den. Oh no, it keeps getting worse.
You're on a path in the That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop.
It's a fucking it's a jungle.
We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is. Instinct was keeping us alive.
Okay, I will just say, like, nature is terrifying. Truly. Like, the fact that there are creatures out there that are just hardwired, like, if you are lost in the woods and you encounter like a bear or like a tiger, you're just fucked. There is nothing you can do in that situation. You know what cut song you need to listen to? Neither to Be Mine. That one is really good. Maybe I should. I'm gonna be careful. You did. Hey, so I'm wary of your links. You should know, as I'm sure you already know. I'm obliged to protect myself and not click that. But like it's like I don't know if I'm like I guess I have like a base fear of like nature. It's just like if a tiger's gonna attack you, if a tiger's gonna attack you, like you can't do anything in that situation. The tiger is so much stronger than you. It will overpower you. It will outspeed you. You will simply just get viciously murdered just because that is what it is wired to do and it is good at it. And it's just like that is it's brutal. You can't fight it. I'm a trustworthy a true gentleman, as the professor would say. Okay. Okay. Let it be known I was skeptical. Oh, that's an actual animatic. That's an ad. That is an ad. That is an ad for Internet Frontier. Okay, I will watch that later. I'm watching a lot of animatics in my spare time. I'll probably get to it. Okay, it was not Coconut Mall. It was not Coconut Mall. Just with the gotcha. All right.
Until it wasn't. So what are we supposed to do? Great. So you've been here before. So you know more than you... Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be. Why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed...
Whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around?
I would never. But you did.
You want us to stay alive this time.
And yet you did. We're not having this conversation. I know my own experiences. I know my experiences. Okay. Whose role is it? Okay. So I'm kind of half skipping through this dialogue because I'm at the point where I'm like, I know what's going on, and like I've heard them banter about like, oh, you're not telling us everything. Well, I don't want to tell you anything. Like I've heard them banter about this enough that I'm just like, okay, I'm good. I'm not about. Hey, Spammin, you're not about to gaslight me. You're not about to gaslight me right now. I did keep a clip of it. There is a clip of it on my Twitch channel. There's video evidence freely available. We're not having this conversation. Okay.
It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Okay. This is kind of a unique scenario where we have like a different path. It's different than it was before. That wasn't me. That wasn't you. You're simply lying to me. That. Who coconut mauled you? Nobody. Nobody. If nobody coconut mauled you, be silent. No. What a wild alternate universe.
You're right. This is different, isn't it? I'm starting to lose track of things myself. Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin.
That's wild how I did like an entire playthrough and I didn't even know there could be a third cycle. And I've achieved a third, a fourth, and a ton of others in that one.
Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much. Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you. Clearly we're not getting anything out of him.
Okay. I'm done with this. Bye.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
The game just went out of their way to say no. Alright.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
This is like where the old man was in Breath of the Wild.
So, we need a plan. We've been over the plan. Goat her out of the shadows. Make her show herself.
I don't think that was very effective.
And what if she doesn't want to be seen?
What? It's all shadows. It was a fucking basement. What do you mean?
We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be.
I guess, but like, we're fighting a lion. We don't need a knife. We need a fucking rifle.
She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're
We're gonna draw her out.
I forgot what a rifle was called for a second.
But she's fast, and she's clever.
We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is.
But you already know what she is. She's a princess.
Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job?
Sharp teeth. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure.
Even the
so much
narrator's
the place
like,
that
what?
had you not seen
How
the
badly
exterior,
did you
you might
deteriorate
not
from the
have noticed
original
this was a
timeline?
cabin at all. The only
She has teeth?
furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
If there's a way forward, that mirror is blocking it off.
Okay,
What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind?
okay, I've
It's
done.
telling us there's a hole in that wall.
I feel like I've heard like 10 different versions of this spiel. I'm okay. There's a mirror. It's not important yet. It will
Either
be
way, we need
momentarily.
to investigate. Might as well get started.
Okay. I will take the blade because I highly doubt reasoning with her is an option.
Take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy.
Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Okay.
Reach forward and
It's
wave
technically
your
new-
hand over
okay.
the open hole leading to the basement.
This is technically new dialogue, but I'm just like, okay, I'm sick of hearing them bicker about whether there's a mirror. It was intriguing the first time, the second time, the third time. On the 10th time, it's like, okay, I get it. There's a mirror.
See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own.
Is the door just a den?
You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
Okay.
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I like how in every timeline you have the same unoriginal joke.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
Claustrophobia is wild, though.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
All right.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe.
Hey, I believe you when you say that there's some crazy way out of here. Like, I'm trusting you to do that. I'm glad I don't need to keep that in my brain. Try to lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
That's right. Keep steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you.
There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape.
That's stage 1. Now stay focused.
You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, then snapping, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now, the breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
I got an achievement for successfully fleeing.
She is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below.
Oh, you're pretty spooky. You're pretty spooky, but you're kind of cute.
So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started.
Wait, you're me!
Was she?
You're me! Wait, no, that's my hand! That's my hand, and my feathers, and my eyes, and my antlers! You're me!
No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel sad.
Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all.
She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you. When she realizes this, her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel, and her eyes fall from yours, defeated. Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here.
She's kind of cute.
But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you.
Stop editorializing.
If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that wide, pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted. I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help.
Now let's think for a second. Let's reevaluate. Should we help her?
Well, I do feel bad looking at her.
There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us?
That's a solid case. I just looked, but I've seen no evidence. That must mean I am innocent. What do you mean? You've literally... Okay, I guess it's a highlight, not a clip. It's one of them. I don't quite know how it works. It's there. It's 100% there. Opening it again means that I would be mauled. Mauled. It's probably under, yeah, it's under videos and probably highlights. I think. Wait, yeah, highlights. Wait, highlights. Wait, where is it? Where the fuck is it? They didn't delete my highlights, did they? Wait, that's so annoying if they did. Where is it? Wait, actually, where is it? Wait, that's so annoying. I have words about that. Okay. I hope that's not gone forever. God. It's there. It is there. Maybe. It's somewhere. Maybe Nintendo claimed it or something. I don't know. I don't have time to really look at that right now. I'm looking at like a Mimi Beamy that's trying to like... Sorry, I keep using Mimi Beamy as a word and I realize that's confusing. Sorry. Okay. I'm looking at an adorable creature that is looking up at me expectantly. It's kind of cute. The same way that like a lion in a zoo is cute until a gazelle accidentally wanders in and then you witness the most horrific shit you've ever seen in your life.
What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer.
Oh, there it is.
No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard.
Beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's weird. I tried to look it up on my phone and I didn't see it, which was insane. Nah, it's not good. What do you mean, how do I destroy this? The point has been proven. It has been done. Has it been a fucking year? May 4th? Time flies. God damn. It's been almost just over a year since that clip was taken. That is insanity. That is utter insanity. I refuse to accept that. The clip stops before it happened. I don't believe you. I feel like you're trying to get me to open it. Oh, the clip. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's there. It's there. Rest assured. Okay.
You already have a weapon, and she's as vulnerable as she's ever going to be. How about you use it?
I'm not gonna free her. That's a terrible idea. See, this is an instance where I would not trust her. This is no longer like someone with reasoning. This is no longer someone with reasoning I could reason with. This is a creature that wants to murder me and is now sad because they can't. As long as you don't watch it, it may be something else. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll watch it again in my own time just to be sure. Schrodinger's clip. Yeah, Schrodinger's clip, exactly. Okay. I think I'm done here.
You turn back towards the exit, leaving her behind. But the tense silence of the tunnel is suddenly interrupted by the panicked, guttural wails of a creature in distress. She has redoubled her struggle against the confines of the earth around her, the very walls shaking as she desperately thrashes against them.
She is stuck here, right?
Of course, it's too small for her to get up here.
She would be at a heavy disadvantage if she tried to come up.
But is up here stable?
I don't know. I didn't think about that when I started to plan all this.
It isn't. It's only dirt and stone, and she is very, very big. Hurry! You do your best to scramble up towards the exit, but you barely manage to get halfway before the ground beneath you begins to crumble. And she is getting closer, her breath hot on the back of your neck.
What? I can't believe there's such a varied, there's such a variance of creatively terrifying scenarios in this game, which is interesting.
Damn it all. This whole thing is just an exercise in futility, isn't it?
No words, only action. Keep running. But the tunnel collapses before either you or the princess manage to reach the exit.
Oh, so there was no hope of us leaving.
Everything goes dark and we die?
Oh no, you're perfectly fine. You're just buried under literal tons of earth, as is the princess.
Why, for the love of everything, did I not think about the stability of the tunnels? I'm supposed to be smarter than this.
Why did I not think about the stability of the tunnels? I don't think... Okay.
This is all my fault. I was the one who started worrying about this place falling apart.
I literally paid no attention to anything you said. And so I cannot guarantee if what you said had any influence in jinxing us or not. It matters so little to me what your opinion is.
And what, you think worrying made the tunnel collapse?
I don't know. Maybe.
It was physics. You can't change things just by thinking about them. That's ridiculous.
Why? Okay.
Bickering and bickering doesn't matter, because now we're here, stuck in a dark place. Not a place to move, not even room to dig.
We can still dig in, the vague direction we thought we were going.
Something shifts in the room around you. An eye opens. The wet glint of it pierces the darkness. Its pupil focused on you.
I think laughter is my fear response. I think that's what we've discovered today.
The princess. At least she's as stuck as you are. Not that it'll do much good in the end. Stuck is still alive. But it's not alive forever. I can smell the end all around us. Sweet and empty. This is where we die. I'm going to lie down now.
What the fuck do you mean you're gonna lie down? You are a disembodied voice.
The eye stares at you with resignation, a glimmer of regret. Are we going to be here forever? Is this my fault?
Struggle to free yourself.
Good luck with that.
Well, what else? What the fuck else am I gonna do?
You do your best to move your body, but try as you might, your earthen coffin doesn't budge in the slightest.
This is pointless. Just give up already and die a miserable death with the rest of us. And then we'll start again and we'll do better.
You must be able to free us?
The princess's eye closes in concentration as she attempts and fails to move her body. I'm afraid you are both stuck.
Okay.
We all know where this is going, so get on with it.
All right, I'll go into extra detail, just for you. The weight of the world you have destroyed rests on your chest. It both crushes and cradles you, holding your lungs in a stasis where you can never take in quite enough breath for comfort. Your limbs ache, muscles screaming in their locked positions, one arm slowly growing numb as your blood struggles to reach it. There is dirt in your eyes. They fill with tears.
Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How can I hurt you? Okay, sorry. Oh, are we crying? Is that what we just said?
Okay, I think that's enough. We get the picture. Skip to the everything goes dark part, please. No, not quite yet. I haven't even gotten to the starvation. Or the thirst. That gnawing that starts as a nibble. A little reminder that despite it all, you're still alive.
I feel like this could be scary if the narrator wasn't so sarcastic about it.
You can see that she too feels herself being eaten from the inside. Her gaze never leaves you. Any semblance of thought has vanished, replaced with a desire for the only thing that can sate her hunger. You can feel a strain as your parched mouth attempts and fails to water. But even with a dry tongue, your hunger is such that you can't help but think about what her flesh might taste like.
Don't think I'll forget how much you're enjoying this, you sick bastard.
Don't worry, the end is close. Your mind grows cloudy as your blood slows, your chest trying to suck in enough oxygen to feed your starved muscles, your bruised ribs doing little more than bumping up against hard, packed dirt. You aren't even sure you have limbs anymore, and whether the vacant ache where they once were is just the memory of limbs. Any second, you might breathe in one last, shallow earth choke. Well, are we almost done yet? He's gone.
And we're somewhere new. Is this what happens when we really die?
Neither you nor the princess ever draw that final breath, because neither of you dies here. As the world around you unwinds, she places her head at your feet. I'm cold, say her eyes. I don't want to be cold. We came to a very strange moment of understanding there. Yeah, okay.
She's gone. And
Yeah,
there's that
yeah,
mirror.
yeah, okay. I don't care about you guys' opinions. I'ma put y'all on mute. Boop. You're unraveled. You've unraveled. Okay. Okay, so... The fuck is that?
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
What's the name of what's her face from Tears of the Kingdom? The mechanic, not the mechanic one, but like the I feel like it starts with an M. She looks like this character. Tears of the Kingdom characters. What's her name? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Mineru? Mineru? Yeah, she's a Zonai. Mineru? She's giving Mineru right now. Okay. Do you think they're, I don't care. Okay.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay. I was kind of under the impression that was the last one. Unless it's like 5.
You're on a path in the woods.
I guess there was...
And at the end of that path, you're here.
I guess we did technically have like 5 cycles the first time. The first one was so weird, I wasn't sure if it counted. Okay.
You make your warning. She will lie.
Yeah. Okay.
The interior.
Okay.
You take the... The door to the...
Who's there?
Okay, I'm gonna try to lose pathetically to you.
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it...
Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Hi!
Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the
Yeah,
top.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way, why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
No.
The blade.
No.
Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it?
Blade tumbles out.
Thank you. Maybe now. So here we are. What an awkward start to...
Okay.
Oh?
You know. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your... It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can... Holy shit, that... Though she's unarmed. The shock of that first strike...
Did I just do this?
Your blade slashes through the air again.
Wait, did I just do this? Oh, okay. So that's what we did. A lot of save points. Free her. Or no, flee! Flee!
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Yes!
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break.
You were able to do that this whole time and you're fucking like chewing your arm off and shit when you can just adrenaline rush, just dink.
She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and you settle in against
This
the fog. Isn't
seems
long
familiar.
before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep.
I know you're still there.
Okay, you know what?
You make things easier
You know
on
what?
yourself and let me out.
With this one, there were like multiple different paths. So why don't I see the paths?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyway.
She sounds terrifying. As she violently...
When I get out of here, I'm going to be...
Yeah, okay.
No.
We remember you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so... brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Where is she?
Jump scare.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hello.
You try and stumble to your... It is
Okay, we've
your
seen
own
this.
Side of you. Yours, of course.
So...
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gill. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, we've fully seen all this before.
The interior of the cabin is... The blade is... Oh, it's just... She's... So...
Okay, so I don't think I tried to kill her last time. I think I tried to save her. And it, like, worked in a weird way.
You reach
So,
down and pick the
I
blade
guess I'll
up
try to
off the
kill her,
floor.
although she's pretty menacing down here.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
That's a good suggestion.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Basement.
You cross over... What? The air seeping up...
Okay.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back? You...
Okay. We don't need to plant. Mr. Raider seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague paths.
Okay. There's a left and a right.
No,
There's a left and a right.
Please.
There's a left and a right.
Give it too much thought.
Okay, I'll go left. I went right last time.
Turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think!
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Have we heard this before?
Heart.
Yeah, we have. Hold on.
Heart.
Yeah. Okay, strike at her.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try to kill you, so do your worst. That seems like a terrible idea.
Liver. Nerves.
Slay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
No, he didn't.
nerves, heart.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Can she?
Nerves. We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground.
What the?
Unmoving. Nerves.
Stuck in a dream without a stair to be seen?
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
There's no way you just asked that.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Why?
The paranoid voice is getting a lot, like, they're getting pretty confrontational.
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like if it matters if I die. Wait, what was that? Did I skip something on accident? Oh, that's the hero said that. It's like it matters if I die, I'll come back again, but I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need? Oh my god, I love spending time with you so much. I just love it. Okay. Alright, their dialogue is getting a bit tiring for me, if I'm honest. Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens? That's a good point.
That's a grim thought, isn't it? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Are you stuck here with us?
I'm
or?
stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Some world you wanted to save, huh? I've got the best company I could ask for.
You could do a lot better than us.
Well, I don't think I fucking can. This is the world I was birthed into.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
That's a great idea.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Okay, you're just that much better than us, huh?
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Take the blade from her body. It's like a matter if I die, I'll come back again.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
I didn't think this would be a narration, like a narrator interrogation session.
Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I am only half paying attention, I'll be completely for real.
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
But, like, all we have is time, and I don't know, like, if we're, like, in a, like, if we're just in, like, this dimension forever, together, forever, you might as well just talk to us. Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Okay, well, fuck you too. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down.
Oh, you've given me a challenge? Buddy, I've got fucking nowhere to be ever. My schedule is a permanent state of empty. You have no idea how much time I'm willing to dedicate to making your life worse.
Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Yeah. Secret.
The narrator ignores you.
You fucking
Can't
didn't.
just describe yourself ignoring us.
Yeah.
I can.
Secret.
The narrator continues to ignore you.
This is kind of funny. Okay. Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Wait.
More time passes. More time. More time. More time.
Something might happen if I do it 20 times.
More.
No. Okay.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Well, if you don't want to talk to me, then I don't want to be here.
More time.
Do I want to throw the blade into the void? Nah, fuck it.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
You have wrestled control away from me before. I don't know what's stopping you now.
You raise the blade to
Jesus.
your neck and slit your carotid artery.
Well, I slit his throat.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it.
Okay, we were doing it like the other one, which was cutting the neck, and we didn't get horrifying music or anything. We were just like, okay.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith. Christ.
You're on a path in the wood.
No, the fuck we're not.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Strangers waiting.
Yes, so it does.
Up and down the boulevard. Okay.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Thank you, voice of the cold.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
Yeah, we got shunted.
This place feels a
What
bit
he said.
different, though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really should have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Your goodwill is accidental. How comforting. Okay, I'm not worried about these questions. We've killed her, we killed her. Obviously, we don't go to the cabin. That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
I don't like how you're constantly tearing us down, just instinctively. Okay, I really don't really care about your opinion on anything.
You continue down the path towards the cap.
Okay.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
I guess, I feel like the intrigue for the overall premise has kind of passed at this point. And so just hearing them constantly speculating and arguing about wanting answers and stuff like that, it's just that's just not even where my mind is at anymore. And so I'm just I'm only half listening to all this dialogue. It's I'm real tired of it. I just kind of want to see more environments and more princesses.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
I think you care a lot. We're gonna do that, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, you bickering fool! You."
Sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Okay.
Would you look at that?
We stand.
We won. Take it however you will. The interior of the cabin
Ooh, this is
long
cool.
and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay. Let's pretend that there's a mirror and we can't see behind it. What's there? Sure. Yeah.
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Okay.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping
Okay,
wall.
there's a mirror. Okay, there's a mirror.
Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
Oh, I thought he was just describing the mirror. Hold on, what was it? Your frank nerves, both trepidation, chill, wind raising. You can't shake the feeling you're being watched.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
Fair enough.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Boo!
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
What a noise.
Shit. Where is she?
Where is she?
You feel
Where is the
something long
woman?
and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
This song is wild.
Your bones snap.
Am I the princess? Am I constricting?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
Hi.
Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice.
Hi.
Her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Okay, honestly, at this point, I'm like, sure, whatever you want.
And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
What options do we have, my guy?
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
And turn off the part of you that feels things.
God damn.
Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
All right, you're okay. Okay, you've been reading too many. You found something. You found some YouTube videos of like with like 2 views that you really liked, and like you are just preaching all of everything of what they said to everyone around you.
Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it is.
Okay, voice of the cold. I'm. Look, I don't. Okay. Look, Raven. Now you killed me, and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? Can't I just let you in?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
This is a fun design, by the way. Or even, okay, just do it.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this'll make it hurt a little less.
Your bones shatter as you feel the popping and wriggling inside of your body.
Maybe.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Nah, my neck cracks audibly all the time.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Well, I'm making the decisions and you're not.
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck.
And whose fault is that?
Means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Hello, my name is Princess and I don't have lips. Sorry, sorry. My mind is wandering a lot.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
At least our organs aren't failing. I will remember that silver lining as our bones are broken.
It's fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon.
She's giving us a lot of time to think. Like, she's just kind of She's like leaned up against us. She's just like, hey, so, are you serious about just letting me do it? Because it's no fun if it doesn't hurt for you. Are you sure you don't want this to be fun for me? Are you absolutely certain? I can give you $5 if you're willing to go through the pain. I don't know.
Your vision fades.
Christ.
Tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, is she like a voice now? Oh!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed more fun than whatever you had planned.
You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it.
Master! Master!
It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
You have lived 1,000 lives, and none of them have given you the experience of talking to regular people.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away. It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body to a little piece of meat and feathers. I will be free. Please, just let her out. Yes, let me out.
She hears you!
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Yeah.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Are you deciding that? Oh yeah, she's on your asses right now.
It really is, isn't it?
This is like a wild like D&D campaign where like a player is just like fully taking control over what the DM is wanting. I place your bloody hand on the door. I made you twist.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he?
You killed him!
I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Oh.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
Aw.
This is it then.
I feel a little bad then.
The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
She's never gotten to talk to our voices. Hi. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
There is a mirror, there is a mirror, I'm gonna approach it and touch.
This doesn't feel right, it feels... It's cold.
Yeah. Oh, darn, I kind of wish that, like, a little more... I kind of wish that, like, a little more happened. You know? Like, I feel like her kind of having like the interaction with the voices in her head. I feel like more could have been done with that. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure. Faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Okay, I honestly don't even... Alright, I don't really care what you have to say, buddy. Sorry. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. No, the fuck you don't. Alright. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Okay. The wraith to her. There is nothing. Why is there nothing? Okay, so last time we were here, I slayed you. No. I saved you.
See you, and you can finally see me.
We felt love for you. It ended very happily. I'm going to kill you now.
It's been so long, and my heart has
Yeah.
ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I feel like I acted quite a bit. I don't know if I agree with that this time.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play.
Okay, yeah.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death?
Sure,
and
why not?
possibility of meaning? Or will you...
I'll slay you.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Okay. I'm gonna be silent. I'm just like, I don't have anything to say to all this.
Nothing.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black maw of the earth, you buried me, and I buried you. But even held by root and stone, we continued our step until finally we could step no longer. A sharp pause, a dull silence, a climax, but not a finale.
Yeah, I'm aware of what happened.
The dance is our only salvation. Without me, we would have starved forever.
We did starve forever.
And so your quietude continues.
I'm gonna slay you.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests.
Yeah, I'm kind of,
all of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end.
It's like, I feel like they're just kind of describing our experiences, and it's like, yeah, I was there. I know what happened. I don't know, I'm in kind of like a been there, done that kind of mentality. I was like, because I've seen all this.
Remember when we killed each other
passion, the death itself no longer sat on our shoulders. Is your unbroken silence a lack of an answer? Or has your understanding begun to move beyond words?
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body.
This one is still my favorite. I really, really liked the scissor one.
And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once. You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Why is this one red? I did rise far above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now, as I destroyed you then. Wow. This one is red, and that makes me feel like it's special. Hold on.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
I didn't say that.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade.
I didn't really understand this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Return to. Where did you end and I began? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality? Still, you hide the contours of your heart from me.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
The clash between you abates, and you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good.
Sure.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Can I slay you? Okay. I'm slaying you. You are cruelty itself.
Even now you think you can destroy me.
Yes.
If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
That you died in the mirror.
I think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later.
Sure, yeah.
We'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's
Okay.
time to resume our dance.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I wonder if that's concept art. And they found a creative way to integrate it.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
It's whatever. I guess I'll just take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna slay him this time. I'm gonna slay him.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Uh-huh.
The first time we heard her voice.
Was it the annoying one or was it the nice one? I don't remember.
It's almost over, isn't it? That's okay. Let's just talk. The two of us. One more time. Before you...
Okay, so I don't trust that at all.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Okay, so now I'm like, okay, I don't know if I trust you. Now I'm like really on my guard.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, okay.
You're really going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You don't have to. You know that, right? But if that's what you want, we might as well talk a bit first. I wouldn't mind a few extra minutes.
Nah.
So this is really it then. Let's see this through.
So this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it. I've always loved you.
That's not true.
Get me.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal?
I don't know. It was the fun option.
Doesn't matter. We don't need to linger down here anymore.
Yeah,
Let's
we
get going.
don't. I agree. Okay. Leave the basement behind. And the stairs. And you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Oh, is it? The long quiet is pretty silent, isn't it? The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in an agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Hey, that looks like fire. Hey, that looks like fire and destruction. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we?
I'm not worried about any of y'all's opinions.
We're the house now. We get to make the rules.
I'm suddenly much less ambitious for this world if y'all are gonna be in it.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering and the coercion and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
It's wild because the narrator was the cause of a lot of the things you just said.
That wasn't very hard at all.
That was very fucking hard. Are you kidding me?
Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
Hey, so with so many of us, I think we should think a little bit carefully about throwing out words like pecking order.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
That's sad.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Hey, yeah.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
I wanna get better.
Here, here, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
A new and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Okay. In a second, I'll go back and I will see what that conversation had to say. Okay. Playlist. Okay.
It's almost over, isn't it?
I would like to talk to her.
She sounded... And down we go.
I didn't trust her. Maybe she had nothing to say.
You're going to do it then, aren't you? But if that's what you want, we might as well talk a bit first. I wouldn't mind a few extra minutes.
This was like the one and only time she's ever like, hey, I just want to talk, I won't do anything, and I didn't believe her. So let's see if that was right or not. I don't want to be a god.
I don't think I want that either.
Okay. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
I only wanted to slay you out there. Slay the you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix this place and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, then don't they continue to die and suffer?
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
Sure. I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
How many positive memories did we have with her this time? Not a whole lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I had quite a lot of happy endings last time with her. Where it's like I tried to free her and we were like friends. Adventures is back here eventually.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
That sounds like something that someone who doesn't want to die would say. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if, okay, I'm not really engaged in this conversation, I'm not gonna lie. What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I can take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Okay, let's do it. I believe in us. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Sure.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
I don't really fully understand this, but okay. What?
Your Honor
No fucking way!
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Wait, is this
If
like
you
a full...
It will be the end of the world.
Wait, was this a full loop? And at the end of the... Oh, okay, okay, we were being cute. We were being cute with it. Okay. Just like she said, you have to do it all again and again. Yeah. Okay. For a second, I thought that like it actually plopped me right at the beginning again. Okay, interesting. Okay. And another playlist. Okay. All right, so I do think I'm deciding here and now that I think that is as much as I want to play of this game on stream. I think this game is really cool. I think it's interesting. It is kind of starting to get a bit repetitive, and I'm kind of starting to get at the point where it's like, okay, I will gladly watch YouTube videos of the rest of this. Or, you know, maybe just kind of like plow through it. You know. I think this game is really cool. Let's see. Memories. I got a few more. Yeah, I think this game is really cool. I really liked how this is a very creative game despite that. Like the sheer variety of creatively horrifying scenarios that have derived from like such a simple premise is very impressive. The art is very good. It's very creepy and really sells like the entire aesthetic they have going on. The whole meta narrative of everything going on about us being gods and we're being death and everything, all of that is going way over my head, not gonna lie. But like the moment to moment kind of like seeing what's exactly gonna happen next each time was very exciting. Yeah, I might play it in my own time, maybe not. But I do think that is as much as I would like to play of this game on stream. I think this has been very interesting. Quite the journey. I want to watch people's, you know what? I want to watch people's like reaction videos to this game of people that have far more over the top reactions than I do. You know. I feel like a lot of my, I feel like when I see something startling, my instinct is to either laugh or just go, oh, okay. And like, you know, it's not exactly fear, but like, I'm curious to see how that works. My leg is falling asleep. Okay. Yeah, I think that is going to be all for this. I do like this game. This game is good. I like this game. I think I've had my fill of it for the time being. But it's very cool. This was very cool. Oh, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Is it out of sync? Why didn't it? Okay. So I guess now we're at the point I guess next week, you know, with this under our belts, Princess slain and saved in various different, you know, configurations. What will you play next week, Layton? I will play Layton next week. Oh, there it is. Wait, there it is. There it is. There it switched. I will play Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask next week. Yes. I think it's plenty of time. I wanted to play 2 games that I thought were like shorter, and I think Hotel Dusk kind of had a decent length to it. This game also, you know, it didn't really take very long, and it's fine. But yes, that is the plan. We return to Layton, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask, a game I have played, but remember little about. I am excited for it. All right. So with that, thank you sincerely. I sincerely appreciate you being here. I think I'm gonna head out now. Farewell. You have a newer DS, right? Yeah, I know. I know. I've figured something out. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know what Despumi is. Sorry. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what that combination of letters means. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Alright, this has been fun though. Alright. Farewell. Thank you for being here. See you next week. Citra of Dolphin. Citra. I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that here and now. Well, actually, I just so happened to be